Alright. What are we doing here, huh? Oh, see, okay. See, we got a nice little battle against Jeramy. Alright, let's see how this thing goes, huh? I remember this battle, actually. It's quite the battle we got over here. So, we got Jeramy challenging the Dark Gym. Alright? Leads off with a scissor. And I lead out with my sandwich. A nice, delicious sandwich. Kind of have an idea of what he's trying to go for here, so I just get the fake out for some damage, a little bit of residual damage, minuscule stuff, but it gets a critical hit. So next turn, I go for the foul play. I am trying to actually just take this thing flat out right before it decides to maybe try to set up Swords Dance and annihilate my team. My sandwich takes its attack pretty well. Lives it with the critical hit. Eats a nice agave berry. Delicious stuff. Following turn, I go for another foul play. Scissor will go down that turn. Its own attack proven to be its own demise. The following turn, Mimikyu comes into the fold. So I decide to taunt it to prevent a potential Swords Dance, but in retrospect, probably shouldn't have gone for that. Probably should have actually attacked it to break its disguise, or possibly done something else to lower its attack, like a pardon shot. But what are you gonna do, huh? So, anyways, following turn, I bring in Boris in here. Boris is a pretty defensive wall, so I'm okay with bringing him in here. I'm gonna actually try to set up some hazards, toxic spikes all over the opposing side. And now I'm gonna try to break this thing's disguise. So this turn I'm gonna actually attack as Boris continues to eat these play roughs like they're nothing, like a nice gabagoo. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. So fortunate for me, Mimikyu gets heavily poisoned, and it actually gets me puts me in a situation where I can actually kind of maneuver around with it, sort of, kind of. But he goes for the Thunder Wave this turn. And actually, this is going to be a little frustrating to deal with. Because Boris becomes paralyzed the following turn. Instead of being able to attack this thing, it's paralyzed, can't do much. Here we are. And now, Mimikyu is going to actually go for a Swords Dance. And now we're looking at death. Look at death in the eyes here. As I get paralyzed again. Salts, blood pressure, through the roof. I'm going to have to go see the doctor after this. See what he can give me for this blood pressure. Anyways, he goes for the Shadow Sneak this turn, which was a bit questionable on my part. I don't know, maybe Jeramy over there wants to enlighten me as to why he went for the for that instead of going for the play rough. But he does what he, I don't know what his mindset. I don't know where he's at. So next turn, Galvantula comes in, looking like I owe him money or something. I don't know. Galvantula comes in here. I actually don't. Well, I did have a switch, but I wasn't sure exactly what Galvantula was gonna go for, so I didn't really want to just let my thing get attacked, like something else get attacked. I would prefer a clean entry. So the next turn, I bring in Gulio to kind of deal with any sticky web shenanigans that Galvantula may wanna throw at me. Very much. I was predicting the sticky web, but Galvantula decides to go for a Thunder. Probably not wanting to take a risk. So Gulio takes that like a champ. I go for the Snarl, gonna bring down Galvantula's special attack. Little poison, residual damage, and yeah, we're looking pretty here. But then Galvantula decides to unleash its Bug Move, which is actually, it threw me off guard, alright? Galvantula is usually a Focus Sash. It's a good play. It's a good play. I don't understand. It's a good play. So, Sableye, gonna get tossed around, and then get smacked around. Lives, but I'm able to recover, fortunately. I will go for the recover that turn. Otherwise, I could have gone down the following turn, probably. Galvantula is going to take a little bit more damage from the poison and try to set up a sticky web, which is it's a bit questionable, Galvantula. What are you doing? I mean, I know about magic bounds, eh? So, the following turn. Knockoff. Galvantula. Poisoned. Goes down. Galvantula. Done! Dead! Now we're just waiting for what Jeramy's going to want to do over here. So he brings in the Stoutland, and Stoutland gets poisoned, so I actually can't deal with it in the way that I probably would have preferred. So I'm going to have to just sit here and take whatever it wants to do. Stoutland goes for the play rough. Super effective play rough. It does a good amount of damage. My attack gets brought down. I just smack Stoutland around a little bit. Get that adrenaline orb out of here. Not sure why Stoutland's carrying an adrenaline orb, but nonetheless, Stoutland, following turn, takes out my Ghouliо. Ghoulio, you're dead! So, now I'm trying to figure out what's the next attack. What is my next move? So I bring in Greninja. I'm trying to go full Battle Bomb Greninja over here. So I go for the Z move, the Waterium Z. And, well, I'll let you enjoy this animation. Take a break from my talking. Hydro Vortex, huh? Down! Go stop. Now what are we gonna do? Bond. Me and Greninja, we're bonding here. Our bond creates this monstrosity. He sends in his Politoed the next turn. Politoed, looking all adorable over there. Gets caught in the sticky web, gets poisoned, all these hazards. Sets up the rain. Politoed. Now, the next attack that's about to come was unexpected. It's actually not expecting Politoed to go for a Focus Blast and to outright just kill me. It was unexpected. I didn't know what to do in that situation. So anyways, I bring in Soul. Kind of deal with this thing, huh? Deal with this. Soul. I'm gonna go for the foul play. Gonna do some damage on the Politoed. Politoed's gonna go for the Focus Blast. Gonna connect. Does a decent amount, so the fact that it did this much to Soul just proves to me that what you call it? What's his face? They didn't have a chance. Not a chance to live. So anyways, the following turn, Politoed. Down it goes. Jeramy over here, down to his last Mon. I'm trying to figure out what to do in this situation. Chestnut. It's his last Mon. I don't have much to deal with the Chestnut, honestly. So I'm going to play a little bit of, I'm going to have to get a little creative here, huh? So, Chestnut's poison. So I go for the Wish. Chestnut is going to go for the Leech Seed. And try to seed me. It succeeds. Seeds planted. I'll recover a little bit with some lefties. He recovers a little bit with some the Leech Seed. And honestly, from here, it's pretty much curtains. You can't keep going. We're gonna see Chestnut bulk up, assemble its strength, become far stronger than we could all have possibly imagined. Chestnut preparing itself for the final attack. I, with my Crocodile and unable to do much, I go for a neutral attack because all my other attacks are resisted, and Chestnut just eats that bad boy up. Takes a little bit of poison damage, but the poison is not enough. It's just being cancelled by the lefties. Goes for the Leech Seed. My Crocodile dodges it. Dodges that. Following turn. Go for another Dragon Claw. I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm hoping is going to happen. But Chestnut goes for the Dragon Claw, showing off its true potential, its power. It's actually not bad. I'm in deep doo-doo! It's looking bad for me right here. Go for another Dragon Claw. I'm just trying to lower this thing's health. Lower it. Unfortunately, it's not occurring. It's not happening. Chestnut. Now it's recovering more than it's losing. It's looking murky, this situation. I return. I tell Shooter, get back here, alright? You're not doing anything there. We gotta retreat for the time being. Just retreat. Dragon Claw. Right? That was Dragon Claw. Need to stop paying attention. Stop paying attention. Alright, let's do this, The battle's still going on. Jeremy is about to wipe the floor with me, it looks like, What's gonna happen here? Go for Protect. Tries to seed. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Poison finally bringing the Chestnut to the red. I go for the foul play, trying to see if there's any chance at all. Fortunately, it is not to be. Chestnut goes for the lead seed. Now we're in trouble again here. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I'm recovering, but it's recovering as well. We're not moving anywhere. It's a little back and forth. Metapod v Metapod here. Its health gets brought back to the yellow, then brought back to the red. What are we doing here? Go for a wish. Why did I go for a wish? What was I thinking? Actually, why did I go for a wish? What the heck was I thinking? Actually, not sure what I was thinking here. Probably could have. Wait. Yeah, that could have been handled a lot better, actually. Actually, in retrospect, that could have been handled a lot better. What was I thinking? So I have to bring in Shooter here. Yeah, I really screw this battle up. I go for Shooter. Shooter misses the Rock Slide. I went for the Rock Slide play despite it being resisted because I was trying to get some flinch shenanigans. Fortunately, I'm knocked into Rock Slide, and this battle's pretty much over, isn't it? Due to my own stupidity. I don't know what I was thinking out there. I don't know. Anyways, this is a good life lesson, kids? So Chestnut sitting pretty over here. Go for another Rock Slide, but it's a moot point. Look at how much this does. Nothing! Chestnut. Gonna go for another bulk up. Gonna continue to bulk up this Chestnut. I'm not sure why it's bulking up when it can just clearly attack me and take me out, but the thing's gonna continue to bulk up, showing off its power. I'll go for another Rock Slide. It's a choice scarf, so it's well, there's not much I can do, This Chestnut goes for another bulk up. Recovers. Recovers some more. It's all quiet here. Go for another Rock Slide. And this Chestnut. It says nothing. Look at this. Look at the damage. Damage output. It's ridiculous. Chestnut finally goes for the Dragon Claw. Takes me out, and that's pretty much the battle. It's a bit of a doozy. How long is this battle? This battle is pretty long. As Jeramy over here gets the victory. Yeah, it's a doozy.